Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. Ready or not, let's do this. This is a ridiculously early morning webinar to get your day started off right, whether you're ready for it or not. There's a little bit of mindset, a little bit of business sense, something to get your MLM, network marketing, small business, brick and mortar, online or off, up and running like a well-oiled machine. Whether you're a newbie, a seasoned veteran, or somewhere in between, there's something here for you. Welcome. My name is Mina. I'm coming to you from the city of New York, out in the borough of Queens. I created this ridiculously early morning webinar to push myself way out of my comfort zone and to share with you the great content that I continue to find online to grow my business, with the hopes of inspiring you to do the same. Let's grow into success together. This webinar has two portions. There's a mindset portion and a business sense portion. We're going to start with the mindset portion. Today is Thursday. It is Thursday, April 9th. Happy Thursday. I think a lot of people are furiously doing their taxes so that they can meet the deadline by April 15th. But today I'm going to talk to you about motivation, since this is the motivational part of this webinar. And this part of the webinar is inspired by my good friend Bert Bledsoe, who was inspired by a TED Talk by Dan Pink on 3 intrinsic motivators that get us moving to do stuff that we really want to do. So let us start off. The first of these motivators is autonomy. Autonomy is us wanting to have complete control over everything that we do. And it's the idea that we want to have control over the things that we are doing. And that is a great intrinsic motivator, a motivator coming from within for us to build our home business. Because think about this, when you're working for somebody else, you don't really have total autonomy. You have to ask to take your vacation time. You have to go by the lunch hour they design. The person you're working for says you can take your lunch hour, when you can take your lunch, when you can take your breaks. If you have a child who is sick, you have to ask for permission for the day off so that you can care for your sick child. Or if you need to go to the dentist, you need to ask for permission to go to the dentist. So you don't have total autonomy when you're working for somebody else. I have a friend who was working for a company. He was working for a school. It was a charter school, and it had excellent pay and excellent benefits, but the hours were long and he hardly had time to go see the dentist. So he left that job, and now he's doing something that he really loves. He teaches science at an informal museum, and he has his own little talk show on the internet, and he's doing what he loves. So he has a little bit more autonomy doing what he loves. But to have the intrinsic motivator of autonomy, of having control over what you want to do, is a great motivator. It is a great motivator for you to start your home business and to create that time freedom that you've always wanted. That time freedom for you to do what you want, when you want to do it, and have the resources available to do them. So that is the first intrinsic motivator. It is autonomy. The second one is mastery. Mastery is getting good at something that you really love to do. It is where you master something that is important to you. You can take on, with mastery, I'm looking at my notes, you take on with mastery, you take on an authoritative position where you have access to everything. With mastery, there's this need inside of each and every one of us to have mastery of something that really matters to us. So what really matters to you? What is something that really matters to you? Well, if you're owning a home business, you want to have mastery of all the skills required to run that home business. It could be how to write an effective blog, how to do SEO so that people find your blog. Or if you're into video marketing, what is the best way you can do your video marketing? And video marketing is becoming huge these days, because with video marketing, people get to know, like, and trust you quicker than other forms of media, other forms of interactions that are out there on the internet. Now I'm not saying that blogging is a bad thing and all the other stuff is a bad thing. It's just that video marketing gets you to make a connection quicker with your audience. If you go out on YouTube, you have a lot of YouTubers out there who have their channels, and there are YouTubers who make a living making videos, and they have huge amounts of subscribers. For example, there's this lady, her name is Zoella. She is a UK beauty blogger and vlogger, and she has a YouTube channel. She has 7 million subscribers. And if you watch her videos, you'll see why. She's very engaging. She's very funny. She's very peppy. She has a beautiful UK accent. She talks about beauty and makeup and all that stuff, but she's, well, for you women out there, she's lovely to watch. But there are also other YouTubers out there who absolutely love what they do. They have mastery over that. It matters to them, and they have a huge amount of subscribers that follow them. So having mastery, going back to you and your own business, having mastery over your business is dependent on your big why. Why do you want a home-based business? It could be because you want to spend more time with your kids. You want to raise them on your own. You don't want to leave them in daycare. You want to be there for their first steps. You want to see them more. You want to take care of them when they get ill. You want to be there for them. That could be your big why. Or you want to contribute more to your community, or you want to contribute more to your ministry, or you have a ministry and you want to have time to work your ministry. And your big why is going to drive you to mastery of all the skills that you need to run your home-based business. So that is the second intrinsic motivator, is mastery. Mastery of something that really matters to you. Mastery of something that really matters to us. The third intrinsic motivator that Dan Pink speaks about in his TED Talk is purpose. You need to do what you want to do. You have to have a purpose of why you're doing what you want to do. When you have a purpose of doing what you want to do, your big why, what is your purpose? Your mind is going to burst with ideas, with creative ideas of what you have to do to continue to build your business. You come up with creative ideas for your videos, creative ideas to write blog posts about. And when you have a purpose, and it could be, actually, we all have this purpose to contribute better to society, to make the world a better place. And when you have that defined purpose in you, that is going to motivate you with great ideas to help others. Think about people who, from out of nothing, out of nowhere, they create these amazing things. Entrepreneurs that have a great idea, and they start with themselves, their own company, and then later they have a huge company with hundreds to thousands of people, and all came from an idea that surged in their head and contributed to their purpose and their passion, and that has them moving forward. A purpose also means that you have a desire to be part of something bigger. You have a desire to leave a legacy behind. That is also part of your purpose. And here are some examples of what your purpose can be. Your purpose could be to help others improve their mindset by overcoming their fears. That is one of my purposes, because I know what it is to have fear and have fear cripple you. Your purpose could be to inspire others into a healthier lifestyle by showing them how to eat better. Having a healthier lifestyle so that they can be around for their loved ones. Or your purpose could be to empower others to discover their true potential and realize their purpose in life. So what is your purpose? You don't have to tell me right now. Or if you do have a purpose, let me know in the comments below. So these are 3 ideas that will inspire you, that will motivate you to move forward and to build your home business. Now it's time for the business sense portion of this webinar. And this part of the webinar is inspired by an article on entrepreneur.com written by Nick Unsworth, who is the CEO of Life on Fire. And these are 7 steps to revolutionize your workday so that you could accomplish more. Now, entrepreneur.com could be applied to your job in corporate, but it could also be applied to your home-based business, or if you're starting something that is your very own. These are 7 steps that you can apply so that you can get more out of your workday. And the first one is to wake up earlier. Now, I have my regular alarm clock like we all do on our smartphones, right? But I also have another alarm clock, and she is our 15-year-old Labrador Retriever, Honey. When she's got to go, she's got to go. She will walk in the bedroom and she will breathe on me. And if you have a dog, you know that dogs sometimes have really horrendous morning breath. They think they have breath all the time. So that is a motivator to get me up and going, because if I don't, she will do it in the house because she's an older dog. So, but waking up earlier has its perks because everybody else is sleeping. You have some alone time, you have some me time to get something done, to get something accomplished, to get some habits, some good habits up and running. Maybe because you want to be a blogger, you can practice your writing and get your blogging ideas out there. Or you can script ideas for your next videos. Or it could be anything that you want to do. But getting up earlier gives you some me time, some alone time to get some stuff done before the day starts. It could also be your time for your personal time, for meditation, for personal development, pouring into yourself, mindset, good stuff, prayer, meditation, whatever gets you up and running for that day. The second thing to do to revolutionize your workday and get more things done is to put off your texting and emails. A lot of people, the moment they wake up, they turn on their phone and they're checking their emails and their social media and all that stuff. It's better to put that off and focus on yourself first, because for a lot of people, checking their emails and all that stuff puts them into a state of stress and puts them into a reactive mode. And if you want to get the most out of your workday, you need to pour into yourself first and get your mindset in and get your personal development in, so that you are ready to conquer the day and you don't get so much into a reactive mode. You are more into a responsive mode. When you're in a reactive mode, you let situations control you, you let circumstances control you. But if you are in a responsive mode, you are in control of the situation. You are apt to think more before you react. You are apt to think more than react, and you respond better to situations. So put off those textings and emails. They will still be there when you get to them. The third thing, which is very important, is to be grateful, to give thanks. Give thanks for the little things. Give thanks that you have another day of life. If you are faithful and you believe in a God, give thanks to God for that day, for having what you have, giving thanks for food, for having a roof over your head, even giving thanks for your technology, which makes our lives a little bit easier, if not more hectic. So being grateful puts things into perspective. So Unsworth, the writer of this article, says that the moment that you wake up, you should say out loud 3 things that you are thankful for to help you put things into perspective. The fourth thing to revolutionize your workday is to read your goals out loud. When you read your goals out loud, whatever comes out of your mouth goes back into your ears and feeds your brain. And if you have goals, you keep feeding them to your brain is going to give you creative ideas on how to accomplish your goals. It also puts you in a state that I want to accomplish these goals. So it's good to read your goals out loud. The fifth thing to revolutionize your workday is to nourish your body. We live in a heightened state all the time, especially if you live in New York City. Everything is rush, 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 and everybody just grabs the first thing, and it's usually a cup of coffee and a donut or a bagel. Try to do a flip on that and nourish your body with something like a green smoothie or some green juices. I've been juicing lately. I have done some cleaning lately, some spring cleaning, and I rediscovered my juicer. And I've been feeling a little bit sluggish lately, so I've been juicing again, and I've been juicing carrots, celery, 2 green apples, beet, and a lemon. And I just mix it all together and I drink the whole thing, and it's worked wonders for my digestive system, just to put it simply like that. But it's helping me a lot in just getting my body back in order. So it's good to nourish your body with good stuff. And if you see, there are movements out there with people who are just eating fruits and vegetables, and they are reporting increased energy, more clarity, more focus. So there has to be an advantage to nourishing your body with the right stuff. So that is the fifth thing that you need to do to revolutionize your workday and get more things done. Unsworth stresses that your health is very important, more important than those emails. So focus on your health. It deserves more attention than your emails. Number 6, to revolutionize your workday is to get moving. Exercise is extremely important to get your creative juices flowing. A lot of people exercise, a lot of entrepreneurs exercise first thing in the morning. You know, you don't have to go to the gym to exercise. You can do yoga at home, you can do Pilates, or you could do something as simple as taking a brisk walk around the block and taking in the fresh morning air. And that is enough to get you moving and get blood pumping to your brain. I do a jump rope. I have a jump rope and I have juggling pins. You want to see my juggling pins? They are back there. There. You see them? Right there. Those are my juggling pins. That is one thing that I want to learn, is how to juggle pins. I know how to juggle tennis balls, but now I want to learn how to juggle pins. And juggling also works the brain and works your coordination. So get moving. That's good for your brain. And the last thing, the 7th thing to revolutionize your workday is to make time for yourself. Block out periods of time for yourself, for your loved ones. It will pay off in the end. We tend to just work, and not take a break or not eat lunch, not even take a nap. It's good to take time out for yourself because it's just good for you to spoil yourself. Use it to meditate, to read or teach yourself something new. Make it something that you enjoy because when you take time out for yourself, you're more happy, you're more energetic. And when you're happy and energetic, you are more productive. So these are the 7 things that you can do to revolutionize your workday on this business part of this webinar. We've come to the end of this webinar. I want to thank you for stopping by. If you found value in what I provided with you today, give this video a like, subscribe to my channel. It helps me a lot. Share it with a friend or two. Leave a comment below on how it has helped you out. Thanks for stopping by on this Thursday morning of Rise and Shine, Ready or Not, Let's Do This. My name is Mina, coming to you from New York City, out in the borough of Queens. I will see you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Take care. Cheers. Bye.